they also, the thing is they're into it themselves basically. What happened on the other estate nearby, they stole caterpillars and plants from the swordtail. I've never heard that happening commercially before, but you bet it's been something's going on. And they uprooted the whole plant with these rare caterpillars on it.
Check anything, won't they?
Now we're coming towards the end of Meadow Dyke. Another 5 minutes and we'll be down to the bottom. And we'll be out on another broad, another big wide bit.
Okay.
Marsh Harrier, there you go.
Okay.
So Marsh Harrier, slid round to the left, still there. It's a youngster flying straight towards us. It looks like maybe a young male. I don't know for a fact, but it looks like it's a male. Yeah, it's a bit skinny mini. It's got feathery wingtips, it's got a pale head. Its colouring is kind of juvenile stroke female, but its wing shape resembles a male. I wouldn't want to call it, but it's certainly a Marsh Harrier, it's certainly a youngster, and it's certainly very, very close. Blue tip or great tip?
Yeah.
Just a guess, I don't know.
Yeah. Just the difference in the size.
Oh gosh, those Harriers are huge.
Yeah.
Their wingspans aren't that far off a heron.
Oh, great.
Their wings, the Harrier's wings bend up and the heron's wings flop down. Right, I'm on the last reach now of Meadow Dyke. See how the reeds are all starting to wave in, well, I'd say a Mexican wave, maybe it's a Horsey wave, I don't know. And they're louder. As any grass starts to flower, that starts to die, just like happened with the bamboo. Pandas in China a couple of years ago. So as soon as the flower heads come out, the juices are getting drawn out of the leaves. You can see the yellowing ends on them. And as the juices come out, they get crisper, they get louder. And you can hear that getting louder basically over the last 5 days. Weather coming in, but I don't think it's going to get to us really in time. I've got a fair chance of getting back out dry, but you know, if anything's made out of paper, you better hide up now.
You've been doing quite a lot of good way. Why not? It's like coverage.
It comes in sideways. It's not raining, it's hammering down waves. It rarely rains.
There's a lot of swallows about. I've seen a few
Right, common
swallows.
turn, left-hand side, just behind this bush. It's still going to be flying. There's going to be a bird that looks like a gull, but actually there's a common turn. I'm just pointing at it. It's almost perfectly hiding behind the bush. Look at it. It's got sharp downbeat of wind. Just a moment ago it was hovering. We'll go around and have a look at that. They actually hover. You see, gulls, they can fly against the wind. And they can kind of keep still-ish if it's 25 miles an hour. The turn can actually hover. Just hovering over there a little bit. It's getting a bit further away. We're going to go around the corner of this really bend and have a little look. And this is yet another broad, as you can see, busy as anything. Usually we get here comes the turn, left-hand bow coming straight towards us, across the bow. Let's see if it goes over there and starts hovering again. I don't know. But they tend to hover around the edge of the reed beds where the water's slightly smoother because it's protected by the reeds. Because as it's a visual hunter, it needs to be able to see the fish before it jumps on it. What you've got is you've got a floating fencing around these reed beds here to try and stop the geese from grazing these reed beds away. Right, I'm just going to kill the engine for a minute, nobody panic, I'm just going to do it because I think it's funny and nice. Welcome to the middle of nowhere. We've got a turn hovering out here on this side, just level with us on the right, just breaking the skyline.
See the bird?
Oh, there he is, yeah.
And I just think they're amazing things.
Well,
See how that head is keeping absolutely still in all this breeze?
just listen to that.
Beautiful, isn't it?
And the reason it can control its hovering, it's not only got the ability to push air in front of its wings, which is very clever, but its
Right.
tail is forward and it adjusts itself quite quickly to
Are you okay?
its hovering.
Can you hear the water?
Yeah,
Silent
it is
in
going to
it,
be
so
great.
quiet.
You can kind of see that.
Yeah.
I want it to rain. Yeah. I think it's
Say that.
Oh, it stops at the skid.
I just thought it would be nice to. I can imagine it in the good bright sunshine. But it's a different experience.
To be fair, we've had some lovely views of the Harrier nice and loose. Let me grab my bins back just in case. We'll loiter for a minute.
There were so many boats last
We never get loads of boats, but we obviously get.
time.
Just trying to see what's flying in from over here. It's probably a cormorant, so it might be worth a look at. In case it's something. It's a curlew. It's a curlew. It's a big wader. A deep curlew beak. There's a curlew. That's a big old curlew. Just nice big wader. That turn is just brilliant. So you know that the reeds are only that wide, really, 'cause it's just the other side of it. It's got an orange beak with a black tip on the very end. It wouldn't be just there, would it? It couldn't be just there. So we've got another peat digging. We've got another one over there called Duck Broad.
You okay?
But beyond that is the River Thurn, and you might see a couple of masts and a few little groups of buildings just over there. That's the key to get to the original river course. Yeah, it's coming. I've got a waterproof, I've got a spare waterproof. Old boat. There ain't no way round it. We've got to get all the way to that skyline over there and a little bit beyond. And bring it on. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
I'm slowly putting more layers back on, so I think there's a gull.
Me, I'm fine.
Really feels the cold out of these things.
We'll know where you are. Special birthday mapping. And you're not putting out on the
That could be great. Yeah, nice big orange jacket.
It's a greater blackback. Have a look at the colour of its legs. Tell me what colour its legs are. It's also quite big. It's probably a little bit tipsy as well. So they're not yellow. That means that's most likely. I mean, at its size, charming. It's most likely a greater black-backed gull. And the reason why I think they've come inland for a few weeks is the flying ants. Flying ants contain formic acid. It makes gulls drunk. They go a long way to eat them. Really? You can't blame it, really. The formic acid in them affects them quite strongly. I stood on some red ants the other day and my feet were quite affected. They really burn.